It's officially November, so you know what that means. We're well and truly into crafting season, so it's time to keep cozy and crochet on through these chilly days. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sterling, and in this video, I will be sharing 50 crochet patterns that are perfect to make this winter season. Winter often brings about long, dark, cold days, and in many corners of the earth, lots and lots of snow. So it's the perfect time to snuggle up with some nice hot cocoa, maybe get by the fire, grab a nice skein of yarn, and crochet away. I will be separating all of these different patterns into 6 different categories: clothing, Christmas, accessories, kids, pets, and home decor. Please go ahead and subscribe and click that bell to be notified of future videos, as I do share ones just like this each week. To get started, I will be sharing some winter clothing crochet patterns. First is the Maille sweater by Les Terribles. I like that this pattern is size inclusive for sizes extra small to 5XL, and I really loved the scalloped wavy stitching on this one and the use of color in this design. And I don't know about you, but I love wearing bright and colorful sweaters, especially during the winter. It makes for great pictures, and I also find that it often keeps me cheery when the weather is dreary out, which is pretty important. Next is the Cheap Trick jumper, also by Les Terribles. This one is also size inclusive for size extra small to 5XL. I love how chunky this piece is here. It's made with bulky yarns, and is also made using the half double crochet yarn under, so that's pretty interesting. Plus it's also free on their website, which is really nice as well. The next one is the Mesh Shrug by Yarnspirations. This pattern has 2 sizes, small and large, and it's pretty easy and quick to whip up, especially if you're familiar with the mesh stitch. It also has a great explanation on how to create the mesh stitch, and it only uses 2 skeins of red heart yarn. You could also make the Celtic Cables vest by Yarnspirations. This is size inclusive, as it has sizes extra small to 5XL. Cabled stitching motifs are always really wintry to me. I really want to be getting more into them this season, and I'll also be exploring a few cable stitch motifs soon in my 30 Days of Crochet Stitches series. And I'll also put a card for that above if you want to check that out and explore some new stitches with me. Next is the Christmas Lights sweater by Hobby. This is size inclusive for sizes extra small to 5XL, and I love this bubble design, the oversized fit, and the festive sort of quality this has for Christmas. I found so many amazing Christmas clothing patterns when researching these patterns as well. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a more specific Christmas crochet patterns video. You could also make this Scrappy Shrug by me, and I shared this tutorial in my last video. It's really pretty easy to create and customize to fit your body, and it's also really scrap friendly, which is great. And I'll put a card for that one above as well if you want to check out that tutorial after this video. Or you could make the Cabled Stitch Sweats by TCD DIY. This tutorial is for size small, but there's also details on how to adjust the size, and I also love the cable stitching and detailing on this pattern as well. And I also feel that this would be really nice and cute to wear on one of those chilly winter nights in. Next is the B Squared Pants by Luna Wear Patterns. The sizes for the pattern are extra small to extra large. I really love the funky design on this one, and the designer states that this pattern is made using the Grafghan technique and color changes. So it's good to make yourself familiar with these techniques before making these pants. So if you really commit to learning these stitches, these would definitely be worth it. I know that I want to explore that technique really soon, so I thought that this pattern was a pretty fun one. Or you could make the Control Pants by Tiger Crochet. I really like the mesh design on this and feel that it could be really cute to wear over some fleece tights. And this pattern includes sizes extra small to 3XL. It's a bit more intermediate or advanced beginner, but this pattern includes a video tutorial on how to work some of the more difficult stitches, which is really helpful. You could also make the Check Me Out 2-piece by Yarnspirations. I think that this one is really fun and easy to make as it uses mainly the half double crochet two together, single crochet, and single crochet in the back loop only. I really like this checker design and feel that it could be really cute to wear with some nice tights and boots for the winter. You can also make the Metro Granny Jacket by Lion Brand. This one gives me really cozy and quilt-like sort of design feel, and I love the colors and how it was made with bulky weight yarn. So I feel that this one would be pretty quick to whip up as well. And lastly, for clothing on this list is the faux fur jacket by For the Frills. This one is perfect for the holiday season, and I love how she threw it over a velvet dress and suddenly you have a winter ready look. It's made with bulky faux fur yarn and it'll work up really quickly. You just have to be mindful and sort of feel around for the stitches for this one because they aren't well defined with it being faux fur. I love the cropped look of this one, and I'm always a big fan of faux fur and the drama of it, so I really loved this look. Alright, so now let me share some Christmas crochet patterns with you. First is the stocking by Nella's Cottage. I love the texture in this stocking pattern. I'm really a fan of neutral toned and earth tone Christmas decor, so when I saw this one, I really loved it, and it measures 19 inches tall from rim to toe once it's complete. And the shop had a lot of really great stocking patterns, so if you're looking for some great crochet stocking patterns, I suggest definitely checking out their Etsy. Next is the Santa Hat by Spin Yarn Crochet. This pattern is really festive and perfect for the Christmas season. I love how easy and straightforward the steps are with this one, and it'd be pretty quick to whip up in a crafting session or two. This one only included sizing for adults, but would be pretty easy to adjust as you need. Then there's the Holiday Bauble Tree by Clover Katie. This pattern includes 4 different sizes from 6 inches to 18 inches and uses the bobble stitch, single crochet, and magic ring to create. So it's really simple. And I love the texture on these trees and the more muted tones that they were made in. Next is the Christmas Light Blanket by Krista Co-Design. This pattern includes 10 different sizes from 12 inch to 108 inches, which fits a king size bed, so that's really convenient. And you know I love a great scrap yarn project, so the lights on this blanket are definitely applique, and they would be perfect to make with all of those scrap yarns you have lying around. Lastly for Christmas is the Chunky Christmas Tree Skirt by the Unraveled Mitten. This works up quite quickly since it's made with a super bulky yarn and measures 37 inches in diameter. There's also a 27 and a 47 inch version in their paid version of their Ravelry store, so you can definitely check that out as well. I love the bobble stitches on this one, of course, and this one would be perfect to give your Christmas tree that nice cozy touch. Now I'll share some winter accessories with you. This first pattern is the Chunky Bauble Scarf by Spotted Horse Design. I love how cozy and textural this scarf is, and obviously love the bobble stitches. I feel that they're very wintry, and this piece is nice because those bobble stitches are separated by 2 rows of this very defined knit-like stitch. And I really love the faux fur kind of pom-poms on the end of the scarf. I really feel that it gives it an overall polished look. You could also make the Winter Honeymoon Scarf by Millie Mag for Shop. I'm a sucker for girly, ruffly textures, so I really love this piece. This artist had a lot of really fun frilly scarves in their shop that are beautiful to check out, and I think that these would be really cute with some casual wear. I feel that this could make your look a bit more dressy and complete, and it'd also be pretty fun and quick to just whip up. Or you could make the Bubble Wrap Mittens by Make Way Creative Co. These mittens are cute and quick to work up, and this pattern uses slip stitches, puff stitches, and short rows to provide a snug fit that make them nice and warm. This pattern also includes 2 different adult sizes, which is pretty helpful. The Winter Headband by Stitching Together would also be fun to make. This piece is stylish and functional, and it uses 1 skein of wool ease thick and quick, and is super quick to whip up in about 30 minutes. The finished piece fits about 20 inches and will stretch slightly to fit around your head. And it's also pretty easy to adjust, and they have a full post on their blog on how to do this as well, which is pretty helpful. Or you could make the Pantone Honeycomb Beanie by Your Inspirations. I love the honeycomb design on this hat and think it's so unique and fun. It's made using the treble cluster and double crochet front and back post. I definitely think that it could be a fun and unique one to make this cold season. There's also the Billy Balaclava by Stitch Story. This pattern is more for the advanced beginner who wants to try bringing their skills to the next level, and it creates a stylish and warm accessory. The width is 8 inches and the length is 14 by 5 inches, and the face opening is 9 inches. This piece is also designed to have about 3.5 inches of stretch in it, so it's definitely comfortable. Or you could make the Wavy Scarf by Nastia Crochets. This pattern is more beginner friendly and is made using the half double crochet. I really like the graphic wavy design on this one and feel that it could add a nice pop of color to a more neutral wintry ensemble. The finished scarf is about 200 centimeters by 15 centimeters, but it's also really easy to make longer or shorter as you like. Next is the ribbed checker beanie by Hey Hey Crochet. This pattern is a super beginner friendly basic ribbed beanie with a checkered twist, and all you need to know is how to do the half double crochet, half a double crochet in the back loop only, and single crochet in the back loop only to create it, as well as some medium 4 yarn. And it's just worked flat and then connected together on the sides and the top. And this pattern is specifically for adults, but it'd be pretty easy to adjust a little bit for kids as well. Or you could make the Cozy Cottage Socks by Rich Textures Crochet. I really like how cozy and warm these socks are. They're made out of 100% wool, and the heel and the toe are worked flat, while the body is actually worked in the round for this one. It's made using the knit stitch, which is also called the waistcoat stitch, and it fits 3 different sizes, ranging from women's sizes 5 to 10. There's also a video tutorial for this one, which is really helpful if you like those extra visuals. You could also make the simple socks by Brianna K Designs. These socks are really convenient and include 3 different sizes for ankle, mid-calf, and knee-high. They're customizable and worked from the toe up, and they have something called an afterthought heel. And this is when you leave a space where that heel is meant to be worked. You finish the sock and then you come back to the heel to finish it up at the end. There are also these easy slippers by Nastasia. This tutorial is only 5 minutes long, but it really breaks down the steps on how to make it in a simple, easy way, and is definitely beginner friendly. You just need to be able to work a single crochet in the back loop only to do it, and you can make these in one crafting session for sure. They're also made to measure, which is super easy and customizable to make. Next is the cabled leg warmers by All About Amy. These are really detailed and practical to layer over some leggings or wear with boots to keep you warm. I love the cabled details, and it mainly uses half double crochet to create. So basically, as long as you know how to half double crochet, you can definitely feel confident to make these. And last for accessories is the Snowy Lane leg warmers by Lion Brand. I love the fuzzy furry accessories, so when I saw these, I definitely had to put it on this list. These are really easy to make, and you could make them in 1 or 2 crafting sessions. And they come in 2 different sizes, small, medium, and large, extra large, so that's pretty convenient. Now I'll share some winter crochet patterns to create for kids. First is the Camden Cable Crochet Beanie by Lakeside Loops. The pom-pom on this one really gives it some nice texture, and there are some sizes for everyone from newborn to large adult, but I thought that this pattern was super convenient because it actually has 4 different sizes for kids, including newborn, baby, toddler, and child. And I would say that this pattern is more intermediate or advanced beginner. There is also the Little Logan Romper by Maisie and Ruth. This one is so winter ready and a way to keep baby warm. This would be also fun to make as a lovely gift for the holidays, for a baby shower gift, and it'd be really easy to create. It's just worked from the top down, and the sleeves and leg edging are worked at the end, and then it's connected together at that back panel. And so I definitely suggest checking out this pattern if you have a newborn on the way or a friend with one on the way. I also love the ribbed sweater by Oksana Sorokin. This is such a classic sweater and very versatile. It's the perfect minimalistic chunky sweater for winter and creates a really beautiful knit-like stitch. There's also a variety of sizing choices ranging from 0 to 6 months all the way to 11 to 12 years. You could also check out the Toddler Boots by Crochet Baby Boutique. Here's another classic pattern that will never go out of style. These come in 4 different toddler sizes and 4 different baby sizes. So these booties are really practical and cute and will also keep feet warm. And lastly, for kids patterns, I really liked the Cuddly Farm Baby Blanket by Crafting Happiness UK. I really like this natural neutral color, and it's also something that the baby can play with as well as serving a practical purpose of being a blanket. So I feel that this piece will be the perfect kind of baby shower or just gift in general. Now let me share some winter crochet patterns for pets. First is the Dog Jumper by the Stitch Foundry. This is the perfect pattern to make in 1 or 2 settings and is definitely a scrap buster. This pattern uses 3 different colors and comes in 3 different sizes, and it's written in US and UK standard, so that's really convenient as well. Next is the Dog Beanie by Prickly Pear SK. This is a cute and classic pattern and perfect for cold season to keep your doggo warm in the winter weather. This is more of an intermediate pattern and has 1 size. It's 4 inches between the ears across the top of the dog's head and approximately 12 inches in circumference under the ears and above the eyes. So it's definitely good to know the dog's measurements before creating it, and so you can adjust it as you need. I also really liked this Cat Bucket Hat by Mutt Mutt Crochet. I love how textural and simple this pattern is, and think it could be cute for making for a cat or also for a little dog as well. This maker, Mutt Mutt Crochet, also has a lot of other fun cat hats in their store. So if you're looking to make a cat hat this season, I definitely suggest checking out their shop. Next is the Dog Booties by GF Made Studio. This pattern is practical and cute to keep your dog warm, and it's also made using the V-stitch and simple ribbed cuff, which will give it that non-slipping or non-sliding off kind of effect, and so it won't slide off of your pooch's paws. It's made for a medium-sized dog, so it need to be adjusted to fit a smaller or bigger dog. So I feel that this pattern would be really helpful for protecting the little paws against the road salt on the street this winter. And lastly for pets is the Sphinx Sweater by Cute Outfit for Dogs. Here is a really simple and beginner-friendly cat sweater for keeping your cat warm. It has only 2 sizes, small and medium, and just uses basic stitches, so it'd be pretty easy and quick to whip up while watching a TV show or movie. Also, if you have a favorite movie or show that you'd like to watch during winter while crocheting, let me know in the comments below, because I'm definitely looking for some more shows or films to watch this season. I'm quite flexible on the genre. I just really love great films with great scripts, so let me know in the comments below if you have a good one. Now let's move on to winter home decor crochet patterns. First is the Crochet Snowflakes by me, and this is a really beginner-friendly pattern and a great way to make use of worsted weight scraps as well. In this pattern, I show a little trick on how to keep them nice and stiff, and these are fun to make and hang on a tree, or you can decorate your table with them or put them wherever you'd like a nice little snowy charm. Next are the Snowflake Coasters by Yarnspirations. This is a really great pattern to add a little festive winter charm to your table this winter season, and it uses Red Heart Super Saver yarn, but I'm sure you could use any medium size 4-weight yarn for this. And the finished pattern measures 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters in diameter. I also really liked this vintage tablecloth in the Home Decor Pattern PDF shop. I really love vintage crochet patterns in general and wanted to share this one with you. I think it'd be really nice to give your table a festive charm, and I really like these lacy designs. This pattern includes a really detailed crochet pattern diagram, which is also really helpful if you can recognize and understand the symbols. I've been getting really into reading crochet diagrams and symbols recently. At first I found them kind of intimidating, but once you understand them, they're so helpful, and it makes creating the pattern very easy, especially when they're patterns with motifs like this. I also found a lot of really cool vintage patterns when researching for this video. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to specifically see a video on vintage crochet patterns. The next one is the Snowflake Table Runner by Handmade by Rain. It would look so festive on a table and be pretty easy to create. And the finished table runner measures 21.5 inches long by 9.5 inches wide. Next is the Winter Wonderland Pillow by Crochet Shop Carolina. Here is another detailed snowy home decor pattern. I really like that this pillow shows such a cozy wintry landscape, and the finished pattern measures 26 centimeters by 36 centimeters. It does require lots of counting stitches and the tapestry crochet method, but the outcome is definitely worth it, I believe, as long as you're ready to just count some stitches. There's also the Faux Fur Throw by DeBrost NYC. This one's so cozy and has 7 different sizes from lap blanket to king sized. It's more of a confident beginner pattern, and I think it has a bit of a Scandi vibe to it. And let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a specific Scandi style crochet patterns video. I'm definitely more of a maximalist, so I'm attracted to more maximalist type styles in general, but I really appreciate the neutral tones and clean lines and the minimalistic approach in the Scandi aesthetic. And I definitely feel that Scandi style has more of a just natural wintry vibe to it for me. It's just kind of cozy, and every time winter comes around, I find myself attracted to more Scandi style sort of winter decor in general. I also like the Winter Mosaic Blanket by Juniper Oaks. This one definitely has heirloom potential for sure. It's beautifully detailed and is beginner friendly and uses the overlay mosaic crochet method. This would be definitely more involved in a longer project, but it's definitely worth it and would be really nice to give away as a gift as well. Next is the Mandala Placemat by Busted Hook. This is a really understated kind of pattern, but the colors make it really classic for winter, and it would be really simple to make. It's just simply made in the round and is about 10 inches in diameter once complete. There's also the Snowman Placemat by Dak Crochet. This one is really fun, and I really like that you could put the utensils in the little rosy cheek pockets. It's just worked flat, and all of the face components are just added on as applique at the end, and it's 15 inches in diameter. Lastly for this list is the Let It Snow Tapestry by Little Light Design Co. This is a nice classic pattern that celebrates winter and will add a little bit of texture and festivity to your walls. The finished design measures 16.5 by 32.5 inches, and I think it could be fun to make with a pop of color. I personally would choose kind of a wintry blue, as it really fits that winter mood. Well, what did you think of my list of 50 crochet winter patterns? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you've made any of these crochet patterns yourself. Also, don't forget to give this video a like, and let me know as well if you'd like to see any other specific crochet pattern videos from me. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.